Welcome to the all-new edition of The Take. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick D. On this April 11, 2019, it's Thursday. So what a way to kick it off here on The Take. But first things first, join in that conversation using the hashtag Take here on Connect. Glad you're here as we get to the big story. The big story this week is Atlanta-based hip-hop artist turned country musician LilNasX has a new, catchy, popular, over-the-night sensation single called Old Town Road. Well, featuring Billy Ray Cyrus, Miley Cyrus' daddy. But Billboard deemed the song not country enough to be in the charts. But here's how.
When is a song that's been getting played on country radio suddenly adjudged to be not a country song? When it's this song. Riding on a horse, you can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you ain't been up off that porch now. Old Town Road, a genre-bending track from LilNasX, kicked up some outrage along with its boot heels after getting taken off the Billboard country chart. With a boost from a mega influencer named Justin Bieber, the song tore through the social media outlet TikTok, and the 19-year-old Atlanta native had a full-fledged viral hit.
It got popular so fast that it didn't have like an official release. So radio DJs were ripping the song from YouTube to play on the airwaves.
The track found a quick foothold on 3 different Billboard charts: the Hot 100, Hip Hop and R&B, and Hot Country Songs, where it hit number 18. Not for long, though, with Billboard 86ing it off the country chart, declaring, while Old Town Road incorporates references to country and cowboy imagery, it does not embrace enough elements of today's country music to chart in its current version. That decision earned one big with some wondering, were those elements its sound, its tone, or something else? Some recalled reports in 2016 that Beyoncé's Daddy Lessons had been denied a country category nomination by the Grammys after its country committee had rejected the song. Social media saw some sharp comments on Old Town Road's behalf. Country artist Megan Lindsay, it's got plenty of country elements, and it's as country as anything on country radio. Billboard responding to the backlash by saying their decision to take the song off the country chart had absolutely nothing to do with the race of the artist. LilNasX had his own response on social media. Just because Old Town Road has funny lines doesn't mean it's parody. It has a theme. Anybody with ears can tell I put some kind of effort.
As you saw right there, the song is gaining so much traction. It's so popular, like you can hear it right now. That song so demon, so catchy, is gaining traction. As you know, that the song was almost close to 40 million on YouTube, and it's on hip hop, and then Billboard deemed it not country enough because the elements of it. Hey, he talking about whores, he talking about drinking, he's talking about women, he might be talking about everything else, but cowboy hats, you name it, it's just all there. But it's a popular hit, and I think it's gonna continue on to growing as we speak, as time moves on. Also, in the news, Justin Bieber reminds us and shows Shawn Mendes who's with his lovely wife, Haley, first. Watch this.
All right, even though we haven't heard any new music from Justin Bieber in a while, he's letting us all know he's still the reigning prince of pop because apparently he trolled his wife's ex-boyfriend, Shawn Mendes. He trolled his Instagram account. Shawn had posted a picture from the cover of the Observer magazine on his Instagram where he was being called Prince of Pop.
Well, yeah, it says Prince of Pop right there on the cover.
Oh, no, Justin was not happy with that. So Justin slid right into his comments to dethrone him. And Justin said, gonna have to break a few more records to dethrone my title there, bud. Canadian voice. But if you want, we can play hockey for it. I heard you're a real bender on the ice. We could just drop the buckets and tilt for it. I feel like I'm speaking a whole other language.
Yeah, I was going to say, does anybody know what in the hell he talking about?
I did look it up, and buckets are helmets. And Bender is not a very good hockey player. So basically, he's not only calling out that you're not the Prince of Pop. I also heard you're a Bender. You're not a very good hockey
good on
player.
skates.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You bend your ankles.
Oh, it's a different kind of Bender. Oh, okay. I was thinking about Bender something else. I didn't.
Can't you have more than one Prince of Pop?
Yeah.
It's like in music, they always just let one person be great at one time.
Right.
Like, no matter what genre. It's kind of weird.
Justin needs to put out a little bit more music so we can, give him that title if he wants to, maintain it. But if you ain't putting no music out in so long and this guy's got music out, then he gets it.
So do you think it's cool for Justin to be cool with his wife's ex?
I think so, yeah. It shows that he's not petty. He's not bitter. He's got the girl and he's winning. He just don't want this guy to have his title, the Prince of Pop.
Prince of Pop that.
Right.
Prince of Pop and that's a
baby.
All right, Justin Bieber telling Shawn Mendes, you may think you the Prince of Pop, but hey, I'm the Prince of Pop as well. But I ain't going nowhere. I just got to get everything working on with my depression, what Bieber's dealing with and coping with his relationship as well. So it's kind of like he's going through that love, that marriage jinx right now. He got a lot of emotions and he wants to come back better than ever. All right, CNN anchor Don Lemon announced his engagement and took to Twitter. Oh, wow. Don Lemon. I'm surprised. They said Head Crack said he didn't know Don Lemon gay. Where have you been living under Head Crack on rock? Come on. Well, congratulations, Don Lemon. To each his own. Hey, that's what you want to do. All right, rapper Kodak Black is in hot water when he made inappropriate remarks to Lauren London. Well, Lauren London is grieving at the loss of her boyfriend, the following hip-hop star Nipsey Hussle, offered a chance to be with him. And when T.I. and Tank and others roast your ass and you backpedal, here's what this.
Kodak's friends seem to think he's taking things too far, telling him to chill. Many people called Kodak's comments insensitive and disrespectful. Some, who have been openly mourning Nipsey, whose real name is Ermias Askedom, swiftly came to both he and Lauren's defense.
And the first thing want to do after his untimely demise is disrespect his name? Nah.
The game was heated, to say the least.
Fix that quickly, expeditiously.
T.I., known for calling people out on social media, was on it when it came to Kodak's comments. Kodak bit back at T.I., but it wouldn't be long before he completely changed his tune. R&B singer Tank took a slightly different approach, but the core message was still the same.
Kodak Black, that's not it, bro. I promise you that's not it. You gotta listen to the guy next to you that's saying too soon. And the other guy that's, trying to keep you from saying it, period. You gotta get out of that.
In fact, Kodak's comments were so offensive to popular Los Angeles radio station Power 106, they said they're yanking his records from their airwaves. Lauren broke her silence last week, paying tribute to Nipsey on Instagram, saying in part, quote, "I am completely lost." This isn't the first time Kodak has found himself in some hot water. He also faced backlash earlier this year when he suggested he was interested in pursuing rapper Young M.A., who was openly gay. She shut him down. Now, this from Kodak.
If I disrespected you, knowing London, in any shape or form, I'm sorry. Even though I didn't. And recipes to Dude. Y'all already know what I said. I said Dude encouraged me to do for the community. But anyhow.
Even though he says he apologizes, he seems like he's doubling down on his original.
Yeah, Kodak Black kind of like, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Kodak Black, it was not the right time. That was inappropriate. You should have waited. You should have not even said nothing about that. If that's what your crazy man was thinking, this coming from the man who's saying he don't like black women. He don't like women his color. He want women lighter than him. To each his own, man. But hey, you kind of make insensitive, inappropriate remarks. You just don't know somebody really gonna knock you out someday. All right. On talk shows. Wendy Williams addressed her latest rendezvous in Walmart with this.
Is firing back after this photo made rounds online, showing her at a Walmart riding a motorized scooter alongside headlines using words like frail and lonely.
The headline was, "Poor lonely Wendy needs a hug." Then it said she looked frail. You know, I have the Graves' disease where there's pressure behind my eyes, the thyroid. I have a disease.
The 54-year-old says the photo was taken while she was spending the weekend with friends whom she met through her time living in a sober house.
Wendy Williams addressing the issues that do she look frail? She kind of do, but then she look pasty. I think she shook at the moment because she's still trying to figure out how her husband would just cheat on her with a side piece and got a baby with him, but that's alleged. So I think Wendy doesn't know how to take it. She don't know how to answer to it. I think she's the one be here at the store and be talking about others in the news, but when she's part of the news and the hot topics, she don't know how to act, and she's been kind of a little bit shook for lately. Would you agree? All right. Okay, remember a time when Elizabeth Hasselbeck was on The View? Well, a new video surfaced where Liz was scolded by review creator Barbara Walters about abortion rights. And watch this.
People who want the government to stay out of their business and do what the heck you want with your body and stay,
yes,
like then why are you for universal health care?
Folks,
okay,
we could go
you
on.
want that same government.
Elizabeth, calm down. Dear.
I can't. This
yes,
makes me so like Sapphire, bro.
I know, but everybody has strong opinions. And there are many other arguments that other people could give you. I think the most important thing, which is what we see today, is we've got to be able to have these discussions and listen to other people's opinions, and not go so crazy that you don't listen to anybody's opinion.
I heard everything you said. I just am emphatic
I
with...
barely started.
Well,
and it's not just my opinion.
I'm not going back out there. I'm not going back out there.
Come into my office here.
No, I'm not going back out there. You know what? I can take it in the meeting room. I'm not taking it out there on air.
Okay, honey.
I'm not taking it.
I hear what you're saying, because I have to...
What the I don't even swear. She has me swearing. This woman's driving me nuts.
I know. I'm not going. I'm not going back out. I can't do the show like this. She just reprimanded me. She knew exactly what she was doing. I know. Goodbye. I'm off. Write about that in the New York Post.
She doesn't want to come back on.
Well, she has to. Bill, she has to. This is why we shouldn't have done this discussion.
Walked off the show.
Well, that's ridiculous.
I tried to stop her.
That is ridiculous.
She's gone.
We've got to be able to have these discussions.
I quit.
What are you doing?
I'm quitting.
I already bit.
I'm like, I can't even.
You are a professional. You got to go back on. But you have to go on because you're a pro. Now come with me.
Like I said, Elizabeth Hasselbeck was quitting. It's just, she's a conservative. You can understand that, you know, everyone's for pro rights from the conservative view. And when you're a liberal, you're for, you know, pro choice. It's just, it's going to be the raging war. It's like Roe versus Wade all over again. But this time, Elizabeth Hasselbeck was kind of acting like a child. I want my way, I want my way. Whatever it is, just go and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. All right. On Jimmy Kimmel this week, Jimmy and his family visit the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, and wanted to take his family on an adventure. See what I'm talking about with this.
You know, you have other aunts. Why don't you pick on them?
Yeah, they're not as funny as you.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Why don't the three of you guys go? And I'll like, you know, like
well,
applaud
the problem
for you.
is the elevators only go up.
What do you mean the elevators only go up?
These are up elevators. This is the only way down.
Oh, Jimmy, I can't even look down from here. I'm gonna throw up. People pay to do this.
Look at Guillermo over there. He's fine. He's not nervous at all.
I'm nervous, Jimmy. My ass is sticking out. I don't want to go to hell like this. I'm going a little more dignity. Jimmy, you better buy me flowers, you son of a bitch.
Chippy, for the first time I agree, Sal, Jimmy. This is man.
This is the worst.
Look at Sal. He's fine.
Shut up.
Sal, how you feeling? No one's happy. I don't understand this.
Where's the comedy club? I can't see it.
It's just down this path.
Okay.
All right, we ready?
All
right. We are launching you in.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Guillermo, open your eyes. Guillermo, you're missing the whole thing. I'm not opening my eyes.
You son of a bitch!
All right, if you saw the reaction of Jimmy Kimmel's aunt, how she was kind of on that little board, that little beam, and she was cussing, fussing, and man, she told the story. She was mad as hell. She didn't want to do it. She did it. Man, that woman right there, like she said, she ain't doing nothing with Jimmy Kimmel ever again. And that's for real. All right, that's going to end. We'll be right back with more tape. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Welcome back to The Take. I'm your host, as always, Kenny here on Connect on this Thursday night. Thanks for y'all to join us here on The Take. But first thing first, join in that conversation using the hashtag Take here on Connect. Well, let's get to it. The political rundown. All right, the political rundown this week. President Trump canned a lot of people like former Homeland Secretary Christian Nielsen. Man, the woman was in her job for just this period, and there was rumors going around that she was going to leave the post, and then they disputed the rumors and said not. Well, look at here.
I encourage you all, each and every one of you, to continue to act with integrity, transparency, compliance with the law, and that commitment to mission. I want to close today by thanking everyone who I've had the opportunity to work with throughout my careers at DHS. I want to say a special thanks to our Deputy Claire, to our component heads, many of whom are here, for their leadership, and to the front office staff who have served Claire and me with such distinction, honor, integrity, and have epitomized.
That didn't even stop there. The president even fired this man. Yeah. And remember when we told you last week, President Trump and Linda McMahon agreed to leave. It's just he has a high turnover. He can't keep nobody in that cabinet. You got to wonder, like, who's next? You got to be somebody, Mike Pence. Don't be shocked if it do. Yeah. Don't be shocked. Yeah. All right. That didn't leave the president any favors this week as his new Attorney General, William Barr, testified in front of Congress about the Mueller report. And let's hear some highlights.
This process is going along very well. And my original timetable of being able to release this by mid-April stands. And so I think that from my standpoint, within a week, I will be in a position to release the report to the public. And then I will engage with the chairman of both judiciary committees about that report and about any further requests that they have.
William Barr trying to make excuses about that 4-page letter that he wrote. He ain't doing nobody no favors, but hey, William Barr said, hey, this is real crucial. This is real serious. I'm not one trying to be something I'm not, but hey, William Barr, does he have a proven track record? You know, we see. Because he was a AG under Bush 41, and you know, hey, Know what happened there. All right, on the reality clip show. Reality show clip down, I meant to say. Dish Nation weighs in on the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 11 reunion as Nene takes Portia up to task about their strained relationship with their friendship. Look at this.
Nene, you and Portia live down the street from each other. Have you been checking in on her to see how it's going?
No.
Okay. You were not at the gender reveal party. Why weren't you at the gender reveal?
At first, I have been to a lot of stuff.
You ain't been to nothing for me.
Well, that's okay, honey. It's
no,
okay.
it's not. It's okay. It's okay now.
Does that hurt your feelings?
It did. Yeah,
Really?
it did.
Aw.
Yeah, okay. Oh, whatever. But I'm being real. I noticed the pattern after the baby shower. I go to Nene's events.
Oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
No, you have not.
But however,
no.
Gender reveal, she didn't come. Last year had the vegan dinner, she didn't come. She didn't come to the damn baby shower. She likes to tell people I'm not a supportive friend. You haven't been supportive of me either.
Because you haven't been supportive. That's why. You know, I give.
Well, we just gonna go back and forth, but prove it in the pudding.
Ask the rest of your cast, do they feel that you're very supportive? Okay.
Well, we're talking about you.
I'm telling you, okay, that I don't think that you are supportive.
Hey, it doesn't matter because Nene says she doesn't fool with Portia. Portia says she don't fool with Nene. But if you see right here in the past, yeah, they was good and tight and buddy. But now it's sort of like it's strained. It's just like they live near across the street. You know, hey, Nene kind of like feeling some type of way. Like she always do in some reunion shows. They always come after her and always tag her because she's the head BIC in charge. All right. On news this week, watch this.
I want you to listen to this. 25% of boys in Memphis, 1 in 4, are having sexual intercourse before they are 13 years old. That's the highest rate in the country. The national average was 1 in 13. And this wasn't a small survey. Researchers polled more than 27,000 boys and young men. Researchers say the study shows how important it is to teach sex education at a young age.
Oh, wow. Surprise. 13-year-old boys are having sex at a high rate. That ain't nothing new. That ain't nothing new. It's been going on for years now, you know. Hey, this is the new trend in popping. Don't be surprised if it goes up to 10. Or maybe sex education might have to come in. But hey, these teenagers, when the pressure counts and peer pressure is on, it's just on. And hey, some will be smoking, because some will be drinking, and some will be having sex. So one of the three. Pick your choice. Pick your poison. All right. In other news, actress Felicity Huffman, pleads guilty on the college admission scandal bribe. And Inside Edition breaks down the latest. Watch this.
Felicity Huffman is pleading guilty for her role in the college admission scandal.
This woman, Felicity Huffman, is now pleading guilty.
I am in full acceptance of my guilt, and with deep regret and shame over what I have done, I accept full responsibility for my actions, she wrote in a statement released late today.
Felicity Huffman plead guilty on 40 counts, and she's likely to go to jail, but she might end on a plea bargain. But same with Lori Lockton, but Lori Lockton's not being mum about her situation that she doesn't want to bring up. Well, the Inside Edition asks Abby Miller, who knows a thing or two about prison time, and tell her thoughts on what Felicity should do. Watch this.
Federal prison. My advice would be to take a deep breath, and if you need a consultant, I'm your girl.
Yeah, Abby Miller telling Felicity Huffman, hey, just take it easy. Maybe she's gonna really listen. All right, and on the viral video of the week, all right, a fan attacks WWE Hall of Famer Bret Hart, and while Hart was accepting his award, you won't believe how. Watch this.
Why would anyone want to try to bum rush a professional wrestler? That's exactly what one guy did Saturday night to Bret the Hitman Hart while he was giving a speech at New York City's Barclays Center during his induction into the WWE Hall of Fame. Authorities tell the Associated Press 26-year-old Zachary Madsen tackled a veteran wrestler, but it wasn't long before security and other wrestlers like Xavier Woods, Tyson Kidd, and Curtis Axel dogpiled on the guy. At first, the audience looked stunned. Then fans let Madsen have it. The melee didn't stop the ceremony, nor did it stop the hitman's speech. The 61-year-old is okay. He even called the incident a technical difficulty. Madsen is now in custody and faces assault and criminal charges. A series of bizarre tweets from what is reported to be Madsen's account shows him upset that Triple H never responded to his tweets and talking about how he planned to get to New York City. Madsen was also arrested 3 months ago for stalking in Nebraska. He's now in custody, facing assault and criminal charges, and is being held on $1,500 bond. In court Sunday night, prosecutors said Madsen told police he felt like it was the right time to go after Hart.
See that a fan rushed into the ring, took down the hitman, and the whole locker room, the whole wrestler community came in, swarmed on him, left him out the ring. He became the heel out that night, and he left the building. Man, what? Oh, wait, what? It was wild, unpredictable. I know the hitman was kind of like, wow. And the dude that did it was a former MMA fighter that he just crazy. Why would you? And then they said the dude was trying to send tweets to Vince McMahon, the chairman of WWE, and Triple H, the executive vice president, about him being signed. You know he crazy. Got to be fucking crazy. But hey, to each his own on there. Well, that does it for the Tape this week. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long, and we'll see you next time here on the Tape.